So Suna historically does okay against Gordeau. He does understand what he's supposed to do, but I think kind of like we saw in the previous set against Mocha, sometimes it comes down to if he's able to hit his combos or not.
Right.
I believe Suna has like a weightier lever. He is playing leverless for like Street Fighter 6 or KOF, but for Uni he's still using the lever.
Yeah, I feel that. As a lever player myself, I've been thinking about switching to box for some of these other modern games, but it's comfortable.
Yeah, so just like we kind of talked about, he did get the charge thrust, but he missed the combo linker. JB whiff
overhead. And that's going to be a good starter for Suna here.
JCS.
Zapoke just getting hit in the corner here. Looked like he maybe tried to react a little bit late to that whiff there, but managed to find an opening and get his own offense started.
Yeah, so that calls out the backdash. That's a very good call.
Does.
So Suna, a little bit on the back foot. This is kind of the area that we don't want to be in when we're Orie.
Run up 2C. Yep. This is a starter for Zapoke. Basically an even game again already.
Yeah,
and
there
the
it
quick
is.
JB. Yep. Waited just a hair for, I believe, just barely long enough for that to be an overhead.
Yeah.
And then just to make that connect. Close
So
out the
CS,
round.
but again, he's late. Suna, maybe, I know a couple people were kind of talking about this. Under Night, I believe, has 2 less frames of delay when playing on PC.
Yep.
And so if you're not very used to playing PC, you will run into some issues. JCS again.
Yeah, and it did come up earlier that, you know, a lot of people, they do like playing on PC because it is very low latency, but sometimes when you're used to something else, especially with PS4 being so common at all the tournaments, it can be a little bit of an adjustment.
Absolutely. CS, but then he thrust. I think he thought a reversal was potentially going to come.
Maybe Zapoke is very prone to reversaling. He might have seen Zapoke's last set, where Zapoke was definitely getting burned for some of those reversals, but the adjustments have been made, as they have for Suna with the veil off here.
Yeah, nice to sim. Decides to go to the other side.
2C again.
So Suna's going to have to shield some of this if he wants to win this cycle. Okay, thrust. CS. Okay, there we
Punishes
go.
the green shield.
Green shield throw. So Suna can start to make his way in. It's not like Gordeau can really shield. Right. And he does have slow buttons with the exception of 2C, which starts at 8 frames.
There's the thrust starter, and that's going to be enough. Just thrust into thrust. I know Zapoke is very much not a fan of fighting Orie. Even though he doesn't have the most experience, I've heard a lot of the complaints about the thrust.
Oh yeah, it's really strong against Gordeau.
Definitely, and we're seeing Suna make great use of it, but Zapoke ready for that one, not ready for this one though.
Yep, but we do have the Grim Reaper. No shield on that, but VOs.
And the backdash to punish.
That VO is probably like a dash block that failed.
Yes.
I get that a lot of the time too. All right, we got the orb of confusion.
And both players content to sit here and charge.
So unfortunately for Suna that time, if you have more meter than the opponent, you actually generate grip like block.
Oh, interesting.
Faster. Okay, good deep jump in. And we got the overhead on the mash. Oh, Suna went with the hard combo. Thrust CS. Okay,
blocks the overhead. Finds an opportunity, but no conversion off the little tap there.
Thrust. There we go.
And that's going to be enough?
Yep. So Zapoke kind of laughing to himself. I don't think he was terribly happy with being thrusted out of his jump starter.
Like I said, this guy loves to complain, and definitely one of the things I've heard him talk about is that thrust.
Yeah. Again, this is a bit of a difficult matchup for him.
Yep. Okay,
good shielding from Suna. A little too early on the thrust. There it is.
And
thrust.
there it is again, yep.
He missed the 5B.
And the shield may be looking again for a thrust, but just getting opened up by the run-up throw.
Yeah. Oh, wow. He actually threaded the needle there.
Nope. Just barely getting in time.
Yeah, Suna just playing that long game from the corner. Thrust CS, plus frames.
Patience. He's blocked the thrust this time, but not that overhead. Oh,
he tried to do the Swinkman combo.
A little bit of a reset there. I think Zapoke was not ready to fall out there.
Yep. All right. Yeah, caught the backdash again. Yeah, you can't do that against this.
Yeah, definitely sniffing out, especially when you're getting pushed from the corner to mid-screen. It can be so tempting to backdash, but that's going to be such a good option to just cover that.
Caught the thrust this time, but no pickup.
Unfortunate drop. Is that enough?
Oh my God, he did TK. Wait a minute. I thought he could have picked up after that. That was weird.
Maybe it might have been a little bit of weird hit. It looked like Suna might have been in the air when he got hit. That could have thrown off the conversion.
My God, he gets overheaded. So Zapoke actually spent meter. He was at a meter deficit after trying to assim.
But Zapoke just, with a pixel of life, closed out the round.
Yep,
And
nice. 4B.
Just the boot in your face, the anime classic.
Yeah, that move's particularly cumbersome to deal with because basically his lower body hitbox disappears. Runs into the VO there. He thought assault was going to come.
A little close.
Oh, nice catch. Overhead blocked.
Suna with its own backdash catch here.
Oh, there's the grid break, but he wasn't able to pick it up. There's the throw. Deep dash. Too deep, though.
But Suna with the Vorpal here, as the grid break did last long enough for that.
Yeah, unfortunately, nice assim. Unfortunately, because you don't have any meter to do something substantial on defense with it, CSing without having 100 meter is rough. And Suna sat down again to get hit by IC 5C.
Yeah. Zapoke just content to step back and control that space with giant side.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be difficult for Orie to thrust out of the corner. She really gets the most of her usage with thrust while having screen space behind her.
Suna did not look quite happy with that one, but we'll see if the adjustments can be made for both players. See who closed out the set.
Yeah, gets counter hit. Tried to 3B on the other side, and then I guess thrust. There was a high counter on that.
Zapoke maybe with a drop. Content to just keep pushing Suna back here.
Nice, good deep dash.
I like the adjustment from not just going for the thrust and mixing it up with these run-ins here.
Yeah.
Zapoke with the awkward step back and catches Suna in the corner again, and that's going to be enough.
Yeah, low in the overhead. And so now Suna on the back foot. Things can go quite wrong for him very quickly.
Yes,
no punish on that.
Resource-wise, about even. It might be possible to still come from back. Zapoke does not have a meter lead or anything up until this point.
Yep. Zapoke did neutral jump there. He was very cognizant of thrust. I don't think Suna, there's the VO. I don't think Suna really had, fuzzy. He tried to fuzzy shield that, or fuzzy block that. Nice. Forced to spin meter. So this now isn't quite bad for Suna. He has to be very careful about this cycle. Cool.
He's about to win the cycle, and there it is.
Blocks the overhead thrust, CS. Deep dash, yeah, you don't get to backdash there. Now he needs to control this next cycle.
Roughly an even round.
There we
and
go.
Thrust getting in there again, catching the jump.
Okay, so now this is great for Suna.
Yep.
And JA right on time, right on target. Keep it nice and simple.
Though?
Yeah, that's gonna kill.
There's a spend.
All right, so we are in the final round, final game. Zapoke does have one quick turn that he can make.
And does have a little bit of a meter advantage, but Suna just was the fearless run-up
5C actually gets thrown. What a backdash there. I would like to see Suna shielding rather than backdashing.
I like the shift also from Suna throwing out the orb to do some zoning here too. It's a different way of trying to make scare Zapoke off just throwing out these
trying to dash into that. Thankfully, this is not a whole lot of damage. He just can't get hit by something crazy right here. Oh, that was super negative. Zapoke on the back foot. He doesn't really have meter, so Suna does understand this. Oh, thrust CS. Okay. All right, time to put the Dookie Orb blocked low.
With
what
the
a
backdash on the overhead, and what a punish from Zapoke here. No side switch, but we are getting the full conversion.
This is now very scary. Suna, do you have the answer? Oh my God, we're just gonna sim.
No fear.
All right, fuck it, it's time.
And again,
fuck it, it's time.
Zapoke does not care.
Oh my God, yeah, put the orb down.
Yep.
Yeah, 4C2A. You have to be very careful here. Oh my God, you up back.
You got guard crushed.
Oh,
and again.
It didn't kill.
Not enough to kill. That'll do it though.
So 2B, 5B, or 5C frame trap. Suna very much not happy with that, unfortunately.
But again, congrats to Zapoke making it into top 8 on the loser side with the Gordeau.
Yeah.